Hello AP students, something that may or may not have been on your mind the last couple weeks during all of this coronavirus stuff is the exam. And you may have heard, I've referenced in a few videos, they are changing the exam for this year. The situation just merits that. So if you want to check out more information than what I'm providing, you can go to this link here. I am promoting this document in files, but I've condensed it here. So the exam is on May 13th, it's a Wednesday, and it will be at 12 p.m. Originally it was supposed to be at 8 a.m., but they've changed things and it will be for you guys 12 p.m. Mountain Time because everyone in the whole world will take it at the same time because it's online. So it is online. You are just writing one essay, so no multiple choice, no poetry, and no whole work. They've decided that they're going to do a prose prompt, so that's a passage, which some of you might feel like that's great, some of you might be concerned about that, but that's the plan, is for us to test prep specifically for this essay. So you will get 45 minutes, so more time than you otherwise would have, plus an additional 5 to upload your response. You'll need to access the site 30 minutes early to get set up. And you will get a chance to practice using the system before exam day. We've been told that you guys will be given information directly from AP by the end of the month so that this stuff can start getting worked out. You can still handwrite it if you want. You would just have to figure out how to take a picture of it and upload it. However, you have to submit that on the same device that you open it on. So if that's something you think you want to do, is handwrite it and take a picture. You just need to make sure that you have the ability on that device, and so on. So again, more information coming. Again, one question. So in some ways it's kind of nice because you only have to write the one essay. It's a significantly shorter exam. However, your score is dependent on that one essay. So I don't have any more information at this time about what your options are for choosing to take it or not. I will let you know as soon as I do, but that's what the exam looks like. It'll be a passage, pretty short, about 500, 700 words. You need to respond to the prompt with a thesis or a claim, select and use evidence. We've been doing this all year. And then it will use the same rubric, that 6-point rubric that we have used all year. So you are prepared. We're going to do more test prep, but you are prepared. We've done these things. A couple other notes. I will actually get a copy of your essay, which is nice. I've never done that before. Technically, this will be open book, open note, because they just can't do anything about it anyway. You're at home. However, it is not going to be a passage you can find online that's going to help you analyze. So don't waste your time, please. And you should not consult anyone, including me. Do not contact me during the test. Even if you have problems, they will give you a way to contact somebody if you have problems, but I cannot help you. So please don't contact me. Don't try to text people in class. You have 45 minutes to write an essay. You rely on the skills you've gained. You have the skills you need to do this. Please don't cheat. They have ways to detect that, as I'm sure you can imagine. They have plagiarism detection. I will also be able to see it, and I'm not going to lie for you. So if I have suspicions too, then that can be resolved. So if it in some way appears as cheating and they can otherwise document that, they will let the school know, they will let College Board know, and any colleges that you want a score sent to will also be notified, and you will not be allowed to take any future AP exams. So there's a pretty serious consequence for cheating on this. They're being really, really accommodating and lenient by still allowing us to take this exam, and they've done a lot of things to condense it and make it work given the situation. So don't cheat. There's consequences. Just do by yourself in 45 minutes. Don't copy, and you will be fine. Like I said, we're going to review and practice to prepare for this particular exam, and by the end of the month, we will receive more information about the logistics of you actually taking it. So, with that, I want to show you what some things are that we've got going on in Canvas. So if you go to our homepage, I have updated the schedule for this upcoming week. I'm calling it prose because that's what this passage is, prose test prep. So today, well, you're going to watch this tomorrow. I'm doing this at, 8:30 at night. So today, Monday, you did a catch-up day. Hopefully you're getting caught up and you can take care of that because we are moving on today/Tuesday. So Tuesday, you're going to do a short story review. So I'm the second half of this video, I'll just do a quick review with you. But I want you to look at the big idea handouts, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And then you've got a couple days, you're going to do a short story analysis practice. And then on Friday, you'll finish that up, but the last part is to write a claim. So I will also post a claim review video. And then I didn't put it because it's in the next week, but your assignment, your analysis will be due on Monday. So you have almost a whole week to do that. And it's on one story. So you have 3 stories, you'll pick one. So let's go ahead and look at some files so you can see what we've got going on here. So the first thing is you're going to want to find this folder called Prose Test Prep. And then review materials. So that's your first step, is review, because it's been since first trimester that we really dealt with a lot of this stuff. And so you'll want to look at your big idea handouts. It would be awesome if you still had them in the yellow folder that I gave you, because then you can just flip through them and look. But they're all here, so you can see you've got the chart that's got all of them listed. And then there's character, setting, structure, narration, figurative language. Part of figurative language, I gave you more details on irony and symbolism. And then theme is not one of the ideas that AP provides, but we all know that theme is really important. And then there's those sentence stems that help you to actually write about these ideas. So I would spend some time reviewing these. That's your task for Tuesday, is to watch this video and then spend time reviewing. I've also included the stories that we read to go over these. So if you recall, when we talked about character, we did Sunday in the Park. That's Karen. And the little boy who throws sand. In setting, we have There Will Come Soft Rain. So that's a futuristic one where there's no characters because they're all gone. It's just the house. Structure, we did Story of an Hour. She dies of a heart attack because she finds out her husband's alive. Narration, we did Birthday Party. That's the lady with the big hat. And then for theme, you read one of these, The Knowers and You Disappearing. You may notice that there's not a 5. It's because for figurative language, we didn't read a new story. We looked back at all of these and did figurative language. Other short stories, so we all did the yellow wallpaper as kind of like a cumulative practice. And then for your project, you did one of these. These are just references. It's just review. You don't have to reread all of these stories. That's not the point. It's just so if you want to look back at these or you don't have your copies, you can. You can do whatever kind of practice beyond what I assigned to help you with these familiar materials. So that's just all review materials. So that's what I would spend time doing today. Tomorrow, you're going to officially start this short story practice. And so you have 3 options and you pick one. And don't be mad at me if you think they're weird, because they're all weird. I enjoyed all of them. So we've got one that's called The Friday Everything Changed, one that's called The Landlady, and one that's called The Last Night of the World. So I would skim through them. I'd read all 3. They're pretty good. They're only like 4 to 5 pages, and then pick one that you feel like, yeah, that's the one I want to analyze. Because then what you will do, this hopefully will look familiar to you. I actually have it pulled up down here. Should look familiar to you. Analysis worksheet. You're going to look at each of the big ideas, pick 2 skills, and at least one of the associated questions for each skill. You did this, so might have to refresh a little. And then you analyze doing that thing. So what was the question? And then how do you answer that question, and what skill was it under? And then you do a second skill, and then you move on to setting, and then structure, and then narration, figurative language, and then theme. You're going to write theme statements, and then your claim. So hopefully by Friday you're to a point where you're working on claim, but if not, that's okay because it's not due till Monday, but I will post a claim review video on Friday so that if you're like, okay, I need a little refresher on claim before I tackle this part, you can. I will post a video for that. So that's what we're doing this week. You're reviewing these concepts and then you're going to practice with one of the 3 options. So you'll want to download this and then upload it into your Google Drive. And you guys have done stuff like this before, but if you have problems, let me know. But yeah, so that is what we're doing this week. The only other thing that won't be posted till later is the claim video, but you'll see that on Friday. But yeah, please let me know if you have any questions. I'm working on grading, so things are getting updated, and otherwise we are just test prepping between now and May 13th. So hope you are doing well and staying safe and washing your hands, because really everything I read, that's what we need to do, is wash our hands. So have a good day, have a good week. Please email if you have questions. Thanks, guys.